Frenzy Highlights, brought to you by CMSC Driving School, offering flexible scheduling for classroom and road lessons at 6 Central Mass locations. Online at centralmasssafety.org.
The law offices of Joseph J. Cariglio and Bay State Savings Bank.
Coming up next on the Friday Night Football Frenzy, it's an early test in Mid-Wachusett as Shrewsbury visits Shepherd Hill. Powerhouses collide at the mountaintop as Doherty visits Wachusett. It's a black and blue special as Southbridge and Bay Path slug it out at McMahon Field. And Oxford looks to begin their playoff run as the Pirates visit Worcester Tech. The players are ready, the fans are ready, we're ready. It's hitting weather, baby. The frenzy starts right now. Let's go! All right, hello everyone, welcome to the Frenzy, as it was meant to be. All highlights, all the time tonight, and some great games, some heavyweight battles, some big divisional tilts right off the bat in week one. I love it.
Yeah, and we're back for like our 80th year here on Channel 3, and we
Waldorf and Statler from the Muppets.
With a big one tonight, Shepherd Hill and Shrewsbury. I mean, you talk about a showdown in the Mid-Watch right away in D3. Let's get you out to Carmignani Field, where Shrewsbury had a 21-0 lead in the third quarter. Here comes Shepherd Hill, marching back on fourth down. Joe Thompson, the quarterback. Little Reed goes up the middle for first down yardage. Sets up Ben Carpenter. Behind that big line, Josh Marino and company for the touchdown. It's 21-6. Shepherd Hill attempting the point after. Ryan Turner flying to the football. That is a layout block of the PAT. Salute the athlete. Colonials hold them to 21-6. And here comes Drew Campanelli and the Colonials. Back out to John White, the physical running back, picking up first down yardage. Drew is he's a quarterback. He can throw on the run. He can run. He hits Phil Smirnios, three-sport athlete for Shrewsbury, for another first down, and the drive still rolling. Then it's White. This is power football. This is hat on hat. Shrewsbury. Grady Rodman, Cade Nelson, Ben Harris pushing the pile. It's a rugby touchdown. 27-6 Shrewsbury. Campanelli throws for 2. He runs for 2. Shrewsbury wins 34-13.
The Badlands rocking tonight. Wachusett and Doherty. What a showdown in Division 3. Second quarter scoreless game. Wachusett's Jason Henderson with a big run for the Mountaineers. Taking it inside the 20-yard line. Doherty pulling up on defense. Chris Yaboa with a big tackle for a loss.
Click, clack, Chris
That
Yaboa.
Doherty defensive line was awesome all night long. 2 plays later. Melky Shabo up top to Barry Walsh. Walsh hauls it in for the touchdown, and the Mountaineers have struck first. 7-0. The confetti is flying in the Badlands. What a great scene. Late in the first half, Noah Callery bringing Doherty back. Callery, great scramble into the land of 6, and we're tied up at 7 apiece. Third quarter now, Wachusett's driving, throwing on third down. John Forson picks it off, and prime time is gone. Going the distance for the touchdown. Doherty is up 14-7. Wachusett on 4th and 7 on the Doherty 19. Shabo under pressure. Sacked by Josh Brunel. The defense holds, and Doherty wins 14-7. A huge win for the Highlanders.
Wow. Let's continue. Marlborough Leominster. The Marlborough band killing it tonight. Here's another showdown of sorts early on. Scoreless in the third quarter. 4th and 9 for the Panthers. Adam Couch there to break things up after Marlborough went for it. Then it's Marlborough. Steve DiGregorio to Lou Vigent. And the man is rushing for a touchdown. 7-0 Panthers. Fourth quarter. Leominster. J.C. Cora Jr. tucking it, running it himself, and going in. Leominster's right back in it, looking for 2. Cora Jr. runs it in. It's 8-7 Leominster. And Leominster rolling with the Panthers' pressure. Pass is grabbed by Vigent at the 27, and now Marlborough's got a shot. Lucas Ando, 30-yard field goal. Puts Marlborough up 10-8 with a minute and a half left, and that is how it ends. Marlborough a 10-8 winner tonight. special teams.
Wow, that is a huge, huge win for the Panthers. Grafton and North Middlesex. First quarter, scoreless game, Grafton punting. And it's a booming punt. Beautiful punt from Grafton. Loose football. Ben Berube. Special teams coming up big for the Indians. It's a touchdown for Grafton. They recover in the end zone up 7-0. Second quarter, Grafton throwing. Josh LeBlanc steps in and picks it off for North Middlesex. LeBlanc taking it to the house. It's a pick six. QB on QB crime. We're tied at 7. Grafton right before the half. Tim Burson making an unreal one-handed snag. Ooh, what a catch by Burson. And that lines up Jackson Sonnet. Sonnet gets some blocking, squeezes through, lays out for the end zone. He's in 14-7, Grafton at the half, and the Indians win it 28-7 tonight.
Groton Dunstable and Neshoba, green grass, blue skies tonight. First play from scrimmage for Groton Dunstable. Nate Townsend on the carry. Big hole, and Nate's loose. Lot of running room. Forced out of bounds. The drive stalls after a Neshoba interception. Neshoba comes out strong. Alex Childs the other way, up the gut. Hey, they
Crank
still,
up that diesel.
They still reload with some big dudes there at Neshoba, don't they? Remember Sam Belinsky? Yeah, he's still there, scrambling, connecting. Troy Barksdale. Oh, look at Barksdale go. He's going to the end zone. A touchdown, Neshoba. Chieftains are up 7-0. More from Neshoba, and now it's their defense. Brendan Lee leading a host of tacklers for the sack. Lee just getting started. Because Groton.
Well, you know what? They return a lot of people. That Neshoba team still has a lot of returners.
Comes Lee in the defensive secondary going up and getting it. Lee with the pick. Neshoba with the win. 28-0. Chieftains.
We got Westborough and Tantasqua. Good halftime show to keep the crowd entertained. The Westborough band is always awesome. Now, we got Sebastian O'Leary for Tantasqua. He's getting on the frenzy. Why? Because he's got a 20-yard touchdown run for the Warriors. Tantasqua up 14-7. Westborough's Chris Martin with a great catch. But the Warriors, Sean Farland with a beautiful tackle. That's a great form tackle. Westborough with the screen. Jack Slocum makes a nice over-the-shoulder catch. And Slocum getting inside the red zone. With 19 seconds left, Westborough taking a chance. Tantasqua's Owen Stanton picks it off to end the threat. The Warriors are up 14-7 at the half. Tantasqua coming out strong in the second half. Sean Lauritsen exploding. 44-yard run early in the third quarter. And the Warriors capping off the drive. Ryan Sears. Well, he did get the call and went in for the touchdown to make it 20-7, and it is Tantasqua that gets the win. A touchdown with 7 seconds to play, and Tantasqua wins 26-21. So that's a great win for Tantasqua to open up the season. You think of all the stuff they did in the offseason, in the lifting, and getting that program going and building that program up again. To get that last-second win tonight is big for the confidence of the team and the coaching staff as well.
Yeah, John Hargis has a much-improved club this fall. Shrewsbury, friends, they've got guys back, okay? They've got athletes, and they've got some dudes that did some weight work in the offseason up front. That front line going toe-to-toe with one of the better ones in Central Mass, Shepherd Hill today. Shrewsbury comes out with an impressive win. The Colonials are a legit number one in Central Mass.
John Mulcahy has said for years to his team, you got to get a program win. You got to beat one of these big teams in order for teams to respect you. They got that win tonight on opening night. The Highlanders are for real. Plenty more in the frenzy. Stay with us.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is brought to you by Unibank, the Sullivan Group, Poochie's Fine Jewelry, Milford Federal, the Central Mass Safety Council, Holy Cross Athletics, Nichols College, and Berterra Nissan of Auburn.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Well, you look at two coaches that have done a great job. Paul Dowd at Worcester Tech, Jeff Clarkson at Oxford, building those programs up, getting numbers out there, the two colliding at the General's Den. And a tip of the hat to Commerce Bank, because that field looks great. Brand new turf, brand new scoreboard, too. There's Jeff Clarkson. Worcester Tech Eagles are ready to go. Oxford's ready to go. First quarter scoreless game. Worcester Tech playing some defense. Josh Roberts with a good stick. More from the Eagles defense, swarming to the football. 11 hats to the football. And that's the way you got to tackle Nico Murray. Oxford brought their hitting hats as well. Oh. Ryan Walsh with a huge pop. Oh. Could be the Chuck Cecil hit of the night. Still in the first quarter, it is Nico Murray doing what we have come to expect from Nico Murray. Cutting back, slipping tackles. Now he just shows you flat-out speed. Nico Murray taking it 69 yards to the end zone. Oxford's on the board. It is 6-0 Pirates. Second quarter. Murray again. Gets the blocking. Cuts on a dime. Slips through a couple more tackles. He's got a nose for the end zone. Murray's in for his second TD of the night, 12-0 Pirates. They're going for the two-point conversion. It is Murray again. And credit the offensive line. Great push up front. 14-0 Oxford. Oxford wins it 36-12.
Hey, buddy! Big one in Littleton tonight. It is West Boylston visiting the Tigers. This has kind of been like the top two in the division the last couple of years. Lions up 3-0 at the half. Opening kick of the second half. And there goes Corey Shea. Faster than his uncle 3 times removed Kevin. Finds the seam and he's gone. 76 yards. No relation with the big guy here. 10-0 West Boylston. Braden Lynn the other way. Pass back. Shea jumps the route for the pick. He's having a big game. Lions defense was huge tonight. Andrew Lebrecht with a big tackle for the loss. Littleton looking to throw. And Matt St. Dennis back there for the sack. Rossi's defense was on lockdown. Lions and Tigers. 4th and 1 for West Boylston. It's Shea again, right up the middle. 50 yards. And he's going to the house. 17-0 West Boylston. Now we go to the fourth quarter. Shea on the sweep. And there he goes. Cuts it back. I don't know, the sorcerer, was he in there? Did he get a block? He might have. He's out there somewhere. He could have taken
his own guy out.
They got all kinds of nicknames. West Boylston finds Shea. 24-6 winners tonight.
Hey, buddy, we won. All right, we got Algonquin and North. Tomahawks opening at home. Opening kickoff. It is Sam Crane back there for Algonquin. Sam Crane taking it up the right side. Look at Crane stride it out. Knocked out of bounds and giving Algonquin great field position to start the game. Algonquin's Brendan Hermanspan handing off to Rio Ferguson. His name is Rio and he loves to score TDs. He's in for the touchdown. 2-point conversion is good. 8-0 Seahawks. Wow. Later in the quarter, Hermanspan handing off to Jack Branson. He's around and in for the touchdown.
Duran.
Seahawks looking for 2. Pam Larson, our director, is going to be loving it. Hermanspan tucks it in, rushes it in himself. 2-point conversion is good at 16-0 Seahawks. North, airing it out downfield. Crane back there for the interception. Crane picks it off. Algonquin gets the win 32-0.
All right, Eugene Hurley Field, the place to be. Abby Kelly and David Prouty. First quarter, it's the Bears. Greg Asari. And Asari going in for a 12-yard score. 6-0 Abby Kelly. Back comes David Prouty, responding a little chicanery. Braden Wood to Cam Doobie to Jason Anderson for the score. Makes it 6-6. And now Prouty going for 2 on the PAT. It's lost. Darren Apia picks it up. And they're going to go the other way with it. Abby Kelly's going to get 2 the hard way. It's 8-6. Abby Kelly, after the 2-point conversion, goes to the Bears. Prouty driving again. It's Wood completing to Sam Dubois. And Sam weaving off the sideline. The speedster, 70 yards when it's all said and done. Delvin Atafa brings him down at the 1-yard line. Wood scrambling to the outside and will take it in for a touchdown. David Prouty gets the win, 30-20. The band loved it.
We got Bartlett and Monty Tech. Second quarter scoreless game. Demetrius Sayarath is into the end zone, and the Bulldogs taking a 6-0 lead. Third quarter now, Bartlett's Romeo Soto is on the move. Soto going down the sideline. And it is 1st and goal, Bartlett. 2 plays later. Soto going in from 3 yards out. And now look at the celebration. Oh
no!
He gets crushed by his teammate. They're going to have to work on that. They're all smiles, though, because they tied it up at 6. 4th quarter. Here we go. Now this time it's Bartlett. And it's Logan Paranto. Now we have Sayarath with his 2nd TD of the night to tie it up. He's just a big cat. And then there's Logan Paranto.
Don't hit the quarterback.
On the quarterback keeper. He's in to make it 22-14. The Indians go on to get the win. 30-14 is your final.
All right, their Thanksgiving Day rivals, Southbridge and Bay Path at McMahon Field. The Pioneers excited to start the season. Junior captain Alex Torres wasting little time getting outside and turning on the Jets inside the Bay Path 25-yard line. Great start for Frank's bunch. Then it's Southbridge at the 2. Ball's in the hands of Garrett Lazo. Scoops it up for a touchdown. It's 6-0. Bay Path getting some good blocking to get Daniel Keefe some space and moving the chains for the Minutemen. It's only a sophomore, but Tyler Gillespie getting some open room as well and taking advantage for the Minutemen, who are just reloading as well. Pioneers getting some strong D from the Iron Man. Lazo knocking the pass down and knocks it down incomplete. Bay Path in the red zone. Turning to the sophomore Gillespie. He's in. 8-6 Bay Path with the lead at that point. This one, a good one. Bay Path the winner, 28-20.
Sutton and Leicester tonight. Pick it up in the 2nd quarter. Leicester up 26-0. Daniel Merrow on the run. Rolls out. Flips it to Tom Perro. Thomas Perro's got a 1st down. Then Merrow going to Jack O'Neill. O'Neill is a great athlete. 3-sport athlete. He can do some things. Yards after catch. Look at O'Neill go. He's a horse to try to bring down. And it's Merrow. So many weapons on this Leicester team. Merrow on the keeper. Sheds a tackle. Sheds another. Into the land of 6. 20 yards on the touchdown. Sutton driving to start the 3rd quarter. Jonathan Altimus complete to Nick Zanchi. Sutton in the red zone to start the 4th quarter. It's Altimus on the keeper for 6 yards. Then Altimus pitching it to Casey Hanenall, and Sutton's on the board. They got a TD, but Leicester gets the win. 33-14 is your final. Tim Griffiths coming out of camp thought he had a pretty good team, and they certainly looked like it on film. A lot of weapons on that offense right there. So many guys can score, but the offensive line, the unsung heroes, Leicester always finds big kids and tough kids on the line. They have it again this year.
They had a good feed last night. Pizza and chicken. Griff had it all on Twitter. But
Galumpkies?
You know what? Well, I don't think Galumpkies. West Boylston over Littleton tonight is an eye-opener. Rossi's got a little bit of a group there. A lot of seniors, played a lot of years together. West Boylston looking good.
He likes to hide in the weeds. We don't have anything, buddy. I don't know this year. The Lions are for real. Trust us. Plenty more coming on the Frenzy right after this commercial break.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Carigula and Bay State Savings Bank.
Welcome back, everyone. One local college game on the slate tonight amidst all the bevy and the frenzy of high school games that we had.
Yeah, and some Frenzy alums playing a pretty big role in this one. Nichols and Anna Maria from Vendetti Field. And you know what? Pretty good night for football. They had a moment of silence prior to the game for the Stoneman Douglas shooting. And there were 2 players from Nichols that are on that roster, survivors of that shooting. Jake Wood from Northbridge, power running in the 1st quarter for the Bison. A couple plays later, Michael Pina sets up and hits Eric Mooney for the long touchdown. He was wide open. Nichols up 7-0. Amcats answer. Alex Cohen finding Marcelino de Vega, picking up a 1st down, and the Amcats trying to answer right back on their first possession. Looking to air it out again. A couple plays later, Bison defense, Princewell Uweju with the pick. The drive killer. And the Bison defense comes up big. Nichols drives, and now the MCAT defense, time for them to make a play. Dan George with a pick. Remember him? Leicester guy. The interception for Anna Maria, stopping the drive. Second quarter, though, Nichols, Pina, looking up top, finding Hunter Ferreira for the touchdown. Bison up 14-0. They get the win, 35-14.
All right, we had two high school games last night. One of them was Auburn in St. Peter Marion. The Rockets band in midseason form. First quarter scoreless game, Manny Rosario pounding it in for the touchdown, and Auburn's up 6-0. Rosario is tough, and that Auburn offensive line back to what we're used to seeing from the Rockets. Second quarter, St. Peter Marion driving inside the Auburn 10, but it's a fumble, and Colin Fitzgerald recovering for the Rockets. Still second quarter. St. Peter Marion playing some defense. Cam Williams, good hit, breaking up the pass. Then it is Auburn airing it out again. But Owen Leary back there picks it off for the Guardians. Auburn, though, getting the victory last night behind a huge night from Rosario. 20-8 is your final.
Quabbin and Northbridge in a little bit of rain last night, as they all were. And this was our game to kick off this season. Matt Remillard, the defense for Northbridge, recovering a fumble after Quabbin had driven much of the first quarter into the second quarter. Northbridge looking to throw. Colby Smith, the great athlete, playing center field and picking it off for the Panthers, bringing it back into Northbridge territory. We were scoreless at halftime. The band was excellent at Northbridge High. Third quarter, Zach Roberts now with a long run, and the running Northbridge Rams getting it going on the ground. And my guy right there with the bullhorn, the super fans, loving it in Northbridge. Fourth quarter, it is Roberts with a touchdown run to make it 6-0. Finally, they broke the ice. 6-0 Northbridge at that point. Now you got, you have the running Northbridge. Now let's go with the regular Northbridge. A fake on the PAT. Jake Stasinski, it's Jed Wormuth for the two-point conversion, 8-0. And then Roberts with a touchdown late. Northbridge gets the win, 14-0 to kick it off.
All right, well, we got another huge high school game coming up tomorrow night at Assumption. We have St. John's and Catholic Memorial. Catholic Memorial is going to be one of the top teams in the state. They got about 4 guys on that defense and offense combined that are Division I college players. John DiBiaso, the legendary Everett coach, in his first year with Catholic Memorial. But they're taking on the defending state champs in St. John's and a team that may have graduated a lot, but you have a lot of kids that got experience playing against one of the top teams in the state every day in practice last year. They get their time to shine.
And, yeah, you have a team that wants to prove themselves. You've got a group of seniors that does things the right way, according to their coach, John Andrioli. St. John's enjoys playing the power in the East and the West. And you know what? They want to make a name for this team, prove themselves in 2018.
Eastern Western Mass teams are tough teams. We love playing them to get better. We played Brockton, and it was a great experience for our team, especially for some of the younger guys who haven't played varsity yet.
They're a big and physical team, so we're going to have to match their physicality, and then we have a lot of speed and quickness from our receivers and running backs, so we're just going to have to use that to our advantage.
Got to get off the ball. They're some big kids. They know how to hit. We got to get low, get the pad level, and play our hardest.
We're matching the intensity of last year's team. I mean, people have been asking me all summer how our team's going to be. I always say we're reloading, We didn't lose any talent. I believe that this team has the same amount of potential, and we're showing that every day on the field. We got big boots to fill, and there's kind of 2 ways that teams can react to that. We can kind of settle down and say we won last year, and we can roll out and we can play in our red and white jerseys, or we can come out and we can meet the intensity of last year, which, like I said, that's what we're doing. We chose to take that path.
Some of these guys have waited 4 years in order to play. We had a great class above us. And, working in the weight room, working in the off season, finally being able to go out and show what you've got it's big for our senior class.
Everyone hates us. I love it, though. I love it.
Big boots to fill, waiting years. Sounds like me trying to get on the sportscast. Catholic Memorial and St. John's. I know how those kids feel. Saturday, coverage begins at 9 o'clock. Kev, you and I will be there.
Will he ever leave?
This will be a good one. We have too much fun for either of us to go anywhere, but this is a good one. And you know what? I like the way we talked to John Andrioli today. St. John's is going to want to come out, and they're going to want to do what they do, and they're going to want to prove themselves. They still got Amon Dennis. They still have Jay Brunel. They still have some athletes and some weapons, and they've got a quarterback who worked with their old quarterback a lot over the offseason. So St. John's is still St. John's. They are going to be heard from.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Dennis with a 4.35 speed, and he's getting offers and getting talked to by Michigan. You know, Michigan just put something out with him. Mississippi State, all these big D1 schools are all over Iman Dennis for a reason, because he got a lot stronger in the offseason. Still, 4.35, speed kills. Jay Brunel got a lot bigger in the offseason, also got a lot faster in the offseason. Got 6 letters from 6 different Harvard coaches yesterday. His dad was showing me the pictures today. 6 different handwritten letters from Harvard. So that's what they think of him. That's how big he is in their eyes. So this is going to be a classic matchup. Hey, want to say congratulations too to Quabog. Quabog wins tonight. They beat Palmer 13-0. It's the first shutout in Quabog football history. Yeah. So congratulations to Quabog. That's a big night for them.
And Assabet beats Hudson 34-0. Dave Doucette has 4 touchdowns, 3 long touchdown runs, and a touchdown reception. Big win for the Aztecs, who look like they put up a number and look like they're going to be a tough team in their conference.
And they have a lot of Hudson kids on that roster, so this was kind of a civil war. Yeah. It is a big win for the Aztecs. Man of the match time when we come back. All right, man of the match time. My man of the match goes to the Doherty defensive line. The Highlanders getting a program win. This is one of the biggest wins for Doherty in years. They beat Wachusett on the road. This is a very good, physical, and tough Wachusett team. So my man of the match goes to that Doherty defensive line. Brunel, Yaboa, Adarkwa, Abisru, Tucker, Payson, and Delia. They are my man of the match tonight.
Nice. I'm going to just go with one tonight, and that is Corey Shea from West Boylston. This is a huge win for the Lions to get one back on Littleton. And Shea doing it not just on offense, he did it on special teams, he did it on defense. All sides and facets of the ball for Mike Ross's club today. Corey Shea, man of the match in a big win for the West Boylston Lions.
And there was a lot of kids that could have got it. Yeah. You look at Nico Murray for Oxford, putting up huge numbers in that win tonight. Murray with a handful of touchdowns, rushing for a ton of yards. But it's a big win. And, you know, for that Pirates team, it's momentum. And it's just it's building momentum from week to week. And that's what Coach Clarkson's all about. You're coaching your alma mater. There's a different feel for theirs. There's a different pride in it. And Jeff Clarkson played at Oxford. He's back there. It means something to him to build this program back up and to compete the way they competed when he used to play.
You know, what I really took, again, going back to our top story, and that's Shrewsbury over Shepherd Hill tonight. It was a thorough team win for the Shrewsbury Colonials. Their offensive line really moved some piles today, and they got John White on the outside and Phil Smirnios, a receiver who's a 3-sport guy, baseball player as well, and Drew Campanelli is going to get a lot of headlines, and deservedly so, because he can run and throw. John Aloisi does a great job over there. That is a big team. They got a lot of coaches. It seems like they've got almost as many coaches as players in certain situations. They're doing a great job over there. They're a good team. There's a lot of showdowns. Wachusett tonight loses to Doherty.
Right.
But it's a 7-point game.
Right, exactly.
Wachusett is right there as well.
It's a defensive touchdown that turns the tide. Sean Mahoney at Marlborough does such a phenomenal job. This is a huge win for the Panthers. They beat Leominster on opening night at home at their own field. And I was talking to a couple coaches tonight that said, you know what? Every single year, Marlborough is the toughest team we play. They hit us harder than any other team we play. It's a tribute to Sean Mahoney. It's a tribute to the character of the Marlborough kids. And this was a character win for Marlborough tonight.
Improvement at David Prouty. They get a big win over Abbey Kelly. Abbey Kelly's got a lot of guys there that can make some plays. So they're going to be heard from as well as they continue to build that program. But a good win for David Prouty, who we saw in the preseason, and they were excited about the way their offense was.
How about St. Bernard's beating Fitchburg? It's the in-town rivalry, and St. Bernard's getting a big win over a big school tonight. So big win for St. Bernard's as well. We'll see you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock for St. John's and CM.